Hello everyone, welcome back to CKT MOOSC. I am Tanvi, core member of Placement Cell Students Club. I am delighted to welcome you to episode 10 of Being Industry Prepared. Through this series, we share you valuable insights from industry professionals to help you navigate your career journey with confidence. Today, it is our pleasure to extend a warm welcome to Mr. Akash sir, Senior Assistant Manager from Muthoot Homefin India Limited. Today, it is a pleasure to have here. So, thank you, sir, for joining us today. It is an esteem to have you here. So, now let's get started. So, my first question is, sir, what are the key skills students should develop to have industry ready?
Firstly, as far as I understand, since you are fresh graduates, right? So fresh graduates should speak with some professionals in their relatives or with their placement cells or with their teachers to just gain an exposure or what clarity they want or which industry they want to step in. Initially, if they don't get any clarity, they will be going, just getting random jobs and they will be not, getting proper jobs as per their skill sets or what inheriting naturally the skill set they possess. Okay. So if they speak with few of the peoples, they will get at least some idea or clarity what kind of job role they are looking for. Okay. Also, they should also have some basic knowledge about Excel, basic computer. Okay. They should have basic communication. What they are thinking. Okay. They should able to narrate it to or explain it to some other person, which most people don't possess. Right. Students are fresh, so they can be molded as we want. So if they are guided through a proper source, okay, then they can be their energy can be channelized, okay, and this fresh students can be used for more productive work, okay, and we can become future leaders, which are probably more efficient and more disciplined, okay. Apart from that, I would also like to add on that any source which they are referring to, they should be first experienced. They should not just speak with their friends or their colleagues. They should rather speak with their parents, their TPOs, their subject experts, etc. Because they have been in that core subject for years. Okay, so I'm very much sure that whatever guidance they provide, they will definitely give their 100% to give pure experience what they have been through years.
It's great listening to that. I'm not aware of this thing, but I like the answer. Thank you, sir. Now, my second question is, what are the career opportunities and growth prospects are available for students in this field?
Okay. So, since I am from Muthoot Homefin India Limited, and I take care of Mumbai and Gujarat portfolio. So, we have been in lockdown pandemic, right? So, there have been many industries which were shut down, right? We are into finance industry. Everybody needs funding, right? And we are into home loan product. Everybody wants to buy home loan,
Yes.
but no one has 100% loan. So, we are here to provide the loan. That is our product. So home loan or finance industry or BFSI domain or any other domain like you can say hospitality, IT, okay, are not going to get closed whatever pandemic or anything comes because everybody doesn't have fund, okay. And since I mentioned earlier, also everybody wants to purchase a home loan, right? And if anybody wants to enter into any journey of their career, they have to choose a industry where they can continuously work for years and years till they retire. Okay, if they choose any industry which probably any pandemic comes can get shut, then they will not get any job. They will lose an opportunity. But if they have having an opportunity where the industry is continuously ongoing, like IT or finance, like we are in, okay, so it will be evergreen. Every time you just have to change the job, you will get an opportunity. That's it. To get an opportunity, you have to be, having some edge than rest of the crowd, right? You should have some qualities. You should develop your skills. Okay, basis that you don't have to run behind interviews. People will approach you from market and join us. We are ready to hire you, right? Because your name gets diluted in market. Okay, your name gets passed on in market from word of mouth, right? That we can approach this person. Okay, he has subject matter of hiring or he is subject matter of finance. Okay, basis that you can do. For people who have done specialization like in BMS specialization, HR or marketing or finance, okay, they have to first speak with their TPOs, okay? And if they have clarity of thought that they have to just go into that particular specialization job domain, okay? Basis that they have to give interviews. They will just if randomly give interviews, that will just waste their time, right? And initially, to start any career, you should always try and test with internship. Okay, if you have done specialization in EMS and specialization in finance, if you do a 3 months internship into finance, okay, you will actually understand whether this is cup of my tea or not. If not, you can choose another internship and try. If that suits you, you can go for a full-time role in that. So that way you can excel in that particular domain instead of just I've done finance, I should go in finance. That's not the case.
Yes. Is there something related to marketing in this, like Muthoot Finance?
Yes. So since I am here for sales internship, right? So marketing is something like even I am marketing my internship. Without marketing, any product can't exist. Okay, and people will not be aware about what is the product all about. Okay, Muthoot Finance is all a brand, right? Right from child to old age, people everyone is aware about Muthoot Finance because of the branding and marketing activity, right? At least they are not aware about the product, but at least they are aware about Muthoot Finance as a company. So that kind of marketing, activities we have conducted in market, and we have around 5,000 plus branches only in India for Muthoot Finance, one of the biggest NBFCs for gold loan. So that's our presence with the help of marketing. Coming to your question.
Yes, absolutely. Very well. Now, my last question is, what are the skills? Means like, it is what qualities make a candidate stand out during the hiring process?
Okay, so from a fresher's perspective, right?
Yes.
Okay, so since we are thinking or talking about freshers perspective, the communication, as I told, the person should be able to communicate what he's thinking about in his mind. Okay, once communication is the thing. Second, eagerness to learn. Okay, how eager he is, able to learn. How eager he is to learn new things. Okay. Third is adaptability. How quick and efficiently he can adapt to new environment. Okay, how quick he can adapt to new managers. Okay, if he's speaking with new people, like I'm talking to you for the first time, how quick I'm able to talk to you, or whether I'm getting nervous. That grooming, okay, time management, okay. Also, along with that, whatever industry the person wants to enter in, he should get at least have some basic knowledge about it. Like we have online mediums, like YouTube, we have LinkedIn, we have. You should at least, if the person wants to enter into finance industry, the person should at least understand or get idea about 10 companies, top 10 companies in market, and just understand in last 1 year what exactly has happened in those companies. Like, was there any layoff? Was there any funding issue? Was there any new ventures collaboration? So this will make him understand what that industry is looking for, what is happening in that industry. Okay, that insights, if the person or the candidate is doing research and R&D, okay, before the interview, okay, then that student is stepping apart or having an edge from rest of the students, because the rest of the students are just carrying the CV documents coming for the interview, right? But if you are doing little R&D about the company also for which you want to interview, what is the company about, how, when did it started, if that basic information also you're going and before your interview you're going and checking, that I guess is enough to crack an interview for a fresher.
It's good to listen. Thank you, sir, for your valuable insight. And thank you everyone for watching. Stay tuned to CKT MOOSC for more inspiring conversation. See you in the next episode.